So how am I going to handle the holidays while going through chemo? Hi everyone, we're heading into the holiday season here. In fact, tomorrow here in the US is Thanksgiving, time where we give thanks for the blessings that we have. And it's going to be very different this year, obviously. Just a quick status update on where I am right now. I had my second round of chemo started last Friday, where I got both the chemo, the Red Devil, and Amino Therapy drug. And that turns out that this is, tends to be my bad week. And yeah, it's been not a pleasant week. Dealing again with the same as last time with some nausea and fatigue, losing my appetite completely, and doing those things though to help combat that, which is was taking some anti-nausea medicines, which really do a great job, and forcing myself to eat, which is really important because it actually does help with the nausea. It's difficult, but it helps. And then also drinking lots of water, lots of fluid. So doing that has made it very tolerable again. As we go into Thanksgiving tomorrow, I cannot tell you how blessed I am that so far I am treating or dealing with the side effects from the chemo very well. Today is Wednesday, again, the day before Thanksgiving, and I woke up and actually felt good for the first time. I'm starting now to get a little bit of queasiness, but that's okay. It's tolerable and I can deal with it. Still really do not have an appetite, but again, I know that will fade over time. And so I am so thankful this Thanksgiving. I am tolerating the chemo in a good way. And I know that a lot of people go through the same types of chemo, the same regimen that I'm going through, and they're not able to tolerate it like I am. So I'm blessed that I'm able to do this right now. So this brings up a good thing though, a topic on how do you handle the holidays when you're going through chemo. One of the major side effects that happens this week during my chemo cycle is that my white blood cell count drops very, very low, very low. And so that means I'm very susceptible to infections, colds, flus, whatever. So starting today, Wednesday, I limit any visiting to a very minimum, just to a couple people. Although I am making an exception this evening. My nephew and his kids are coming in. He tells me his kids are not sick, that they're coming into town to spend Thanksgiving with their mother today, and so they are gonna stop by just to see me. So I do want to see them, so I'm making an exception. I will probably wear a medical mask just to be on the safe side, but in any case, so this week I'm limiting visitors, and obviously I will not be joining the big Thanksgiving dinner that will be happening tomorrow at my sister's. There will be lots of little ones there, and with that many people, the risk to me getting an infection, getting sick is high. So what we're doing is Tony and I will be staying here. Again, my appetite isn't quite back yet. And then my mom and my sister, who's here staying, here to be with me during the chemo from California, they're gonna go to my sister's, who lives here, my sister Dana. They will just be there for a short time. They will eat, and then they will bring some food back here also. So we'll have a little bit of Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow night, as much as I can eat or tolerate. And then what we're going to do is, because I have this Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, I get the infusion of the Amino Therapy drug only, and that then starts a good week. My white blood cell counts tend to go back up to normal during the week. So next week, my white blood cell counts will go up. And then the following Friday, a week from this Friday, is my off week. So I don't have any chemo, and my white blood cell counts should be back to normal by that time. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make Thanksgiving dinner that week, my good week. So the way the regimen goes, it's a 3-week cycle, as I may have mentioned before, where it's 2 weeks where I get chemo and then a week off. That week off is a good week for me. I have my appetite back, I'm feeling pretty good, and we can do some normal things. So I'm going to make Thanksgiving dinner that week. And as much of the family that can be here will be here, and so we're just postponing the holiday dinner. So that's how we're going to work this coming holiday. Christmas is another story, and I was very lucky that the way my cycles are falling, that Christmas happens to fall during my good week. So I'm really blessed with that. That certainly wasn't planned, but it falls that way. So I will be able to join the family at Christmas time. So I'm thrilled about that there will be a little bit of normalcy for the holidays this year. In regards to other issues that are happening, again, the trend that I'm seeing is exactly the same trend as the first cycle of chemo. I'm starting to feel better. Today I woke up feeling very good, and I know that will continue now for the next couple weeks, which is a good thing. You may notice now, yes, there's no hair. I told you I was losing hair in my last video. I noticed that on one side here of my beard I was starting to lose that side more than the other side, and so it was looking a little off. So I just decided to shave. The interesting part is it just doesn't grow back now. I don't have to shave at all. It's just not growing. That's very bizarre to me. I usually have to shave. I have at least a stubble or a 5 o'clock shadow the next day, but there's nothing. It's pretty smooth. So the hair loss is going on. I'm losing it everywhere except my legs, of all strange places. Find that rather amusing. An annoying thing that's happened is my nose runs all the time now. I don't know if it's because there's no nose hairs anymore to hold things in, but my nose tends to run all the time. And it's annoying to me when I walk the dog because I keep forgetting to put Kleenex in my pocket. And by the time I get back to the house with the dog, my nose is running. I look like a 3-year-old, I'm sure, with a runny nose. And so that's pretty annoying, something I was not expecting. But in any case, again, so blessed. Things are going fairly well. We'll find out again on December 4th when I have the CT scan where we are, if this chemo is actually doing anything or not. I affirm that it is doing something, that it's taking care of this. I had a wonderful thought this morning. I meditate every morning, and I had a wonderful thought that it is working, and I will, once this is done, I will be NED, which stands for no evidence of disease, for a long time. And I'm looking forward to that. I really want to get back into the cockpit and fly. As some of you may know, I'm a private pilot and just got my private pilot's license last year. I obviously can't fly now, but if I show some significant improvement and can stay no evidence of disease for a while, the hope is that I can get back into the cockpit and fly. So I had a vision of that during meditation this morning, and it made me smile. In any case, I hope you all are doing well. For those of you in the U.S. who celebrate, happy Thanksgiving to you. I hope your weeks are going well. If you're in treatment, I hope they're going well and as smooth as mine. If you know somebody who's going through treatment, blessings to them, blessings to you all. Thank you again for all your love and support. We will talk to you again next time. Have a great day.